Welcome back, Ty here, and welcome back to another video on Kerbal Space Program. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Space Shuttle and how we built this majestic piece of artwork. So let's get started. As you can see, it kind of looks not really that complicated. The only hard part, I guess, is putting the right angles in the engines so it doesn't fall over. So I'm gonna just take this apart and rebuild it and see how it goes. So, first section, which is going to be ignore the blue lights. The first section is going to be this. So what we're going to do is put a Mark III cockpit and put a small nose cone on top of it, and put the small landing gear. And to show you the landing gear here, that's what the landing gear looks like, and we're going to just retract that. Okay, the next part is going to be a monoprop tank, which is going to have this RCS thruster, and that's just going to be called Place Anywhere 7 linear RCS port, and then the RCS thruster block, which is going to be on the sides. And if you saw there, I have the I forget what it's called. Okay, I think it's called the Hull Hull VDS, I believe is what the mod is called. And that just adds cameras. It looks majestic if you add cameras everywhere. And the next section is going to be the cargo bay. And basically it's just ignore the floating parts. It's just the long cargo bay. And then yes, basically it's a long cargo bay. And part I just took off was the lower part, which is the rocket fuel fuelage tank that is short. It also has linear RCS ports and the RCS block, which is right here and here. And then we also want the big S tailplane and the big ass delta wing. So it looks like that, and the elevons we want to put on it is elevon 1, elevon 2, and big S elevon 2, I believe. Yeah, elevon 2 and big S elevon 1, which is that one. And then we also need to have the engines, which is the vector liquid fuel engine, which is turned down to 50.5. That's not the limiter. And all the engines here are 50.5. And by the way, what these engines are on is in the structural. No. Yeah, structurals right there. Right here. Mark III engine mount. You put that on right here, and then put the engines on. So these engines are at this curved bit where the sharp edges meet. And then we have the parachutes right next to it. And these are the Mark II radial mount parachutes. And yes, that's basically it for the actual shuttle itself. And also, if you notice the camera here, to see the object that's being carried out from here, and we also have a reaction wheel there, so it does not like explode. It doesn't actually explode. It just rotates a lot. If you don't have that. So the next section will be the most complicated looking, which is not complicated because it's just a crap ton of tanks. So for the middle engine or tank, we have the Kerbal S31440 tank, and same thing for the not the same thing, S372 tank, and then we need the smaller S3 3600 tank. And then we just have a monoprop tank up there, and a Kerbal ADTP 2-3, and then a nice code right there. So, and that is attached by these radial decouplers. Make sure it's those, not anything that pushes it against the rocket. Make sure it's those, because one, it'll interfere with that landing gear, and if it comes off, it might hit the rocket. And also, the last thing why we have those is because the actual space shuttle had those kinds of decouplers connecting from the main tank to the rocket. And the final few pieces are the Rockomax X232 fuel tank, and they have Separatrons, as you can see, and with mainsail liquid engine. I mean, they're a little bit too powerful. Yeah, they're a little bit too powerful for this rocket. So you might want to stick with the, I forget what it's called. Like that. The skipper engine. It's just less. I forget how much. Yeah, by a lot. You know, I'm gonna do that right now. Replace that. Okay. There we go. So I did that. So now the thrust, center of thrust is there. So let me save that. So, and we also have some cameras here. You don't really need them. They look majestic as crap. And we also have a radial decoupler, and that's it for the action. And a this is very, very important. You definitely need a I forget what it's called. I think it's a duct. External fuel duct. That's what it's called. You definitely need an external fuel duct. If you do not have that, and what the heck is the point of putting that center tank? You want this to be connected at the bottom of that, and that connected to the bottom fuel tank of the space shuttle. So, yes, that's how that works. So the final things we have is the staging. I completely forget everything. Yeah, the life stability enhancer. No fuel crossbeam. We have that, and that will be placed here, bottom of this, and to here. So that's basically the basics of this. And you may kind of really want to check out your staging, so it's not freaking messed up like crazy like I just did. Your staging's probably gonna be messed up like crazy, because it can, not really, because you place a crap ton of stuff. So, yes, that is basically the space shuttle, and it's not easy to fly this thing, which means I will be teaching you how to fly this. So let's go to the launch pad. And you know what, let me say that first. Let's go to the launch pad. Okay, after a little bit of testing, I figured out that the Skipper rocket engine is not powerful enough to lift this awesomeness into space. And all it would do is it would just like collapse onto the pad, which was just not good. Oh crap, no, I didn't put it on here. Move this down. Okay, there we go, we fixed it. So, Skipper engine is no-go. Mainsail engine, on the other hand, is green light. Go. Just do it. Use the mainsail engine. Okay, let's wait till this loads. Second. Wait. I just realized that there's wind. Because the flag is moving. Okay, so SES, RCS, that is turned on. You press space, wait a couple seconds, and press space again. There should be enough force to lift it, like hover it for a second. And hold on, let me get farther away. So there's not as much lag. Yeah, okay. So we just want it to lift up a little bit. Right now it's just like a little bit hover. It's like hovering a little bit. It's gonna be. It's gonna take a little bit for it to reach up to speed. So until it does, I will be right back. Okay, we are about to hit 10 kilometers. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna be doing our gravity turn. And I need to do it in map view. Use our gravity turn. So 90 degrees. Okay. Try to get it there. Okay. Very precise precision. Okay. And we are going to be dropping the booster engines when we reach 40 I just completely. We're gonna be dropping the boosters when we reach 40,000. Yeah, 40,000 meters. I have no idea why I struggled with that. Or it would also be 40 kilometers, right? Okay. So now what I can do is just put that at program. And we want to drop them at 40 kilometers because the whole ship would stall if we did not. So that's the thinking behind that. And the whole crew of the ship is mostly female Kerbals, except the last one. He's a dude, bro. See? He's the only dude. Jeez, I really hard about that. Okay. Go. 5. Actually, I think it's about like 38 or something. 6. 7. 38. Basically, when the rocket starts just completely stalling, is when you should drop the boosters. And okay. We're waiting for a few more 1,000 feet. Here we go. We need to drop down. A few seconds. About now. So let's look at our music viewing. Okay, it's separated successfully. We have gained a little bit of momentum. Okay. So yes, we have successfully. Well, from here on out, you basically just do what you normally do when you're making an orbit. I'm just going to show you a separating tank. Why not? Okay, and so basically we just wait till that goes all the way down and everything. Since we're not carrying anything, it's going to go pretty far, and you can also deorbit pretty easily without anything, like any cargo. So when I separate the tank, I'll just re-enter to the atmosphere really fast. So we just skip into orbit. There and then there and bam. So I want this to go out a little bit more. And I need to show you what to do when you decouple the tank. I have no idea what the heck is wrong with my words. But when I'm going to show you what to do when you decouple the tank. Okay, I think I'm gonna come back when this reaches 0. Okay, it has not reached 0, and as soon as it cut, I just realized that the orbit is, we're gonna make it into orbit, and I don't want that because I would have to deorbit. So anyways, so we have started these engines, the start engines, and make sure the throttle is at 0 or else you mess everything up. And then we are going to separate that. Should be an explosion. That's a good sign. Not a bad one. That's a good sign. Okay. The next step will be to shut down that engine, which is the lower left right engine, and keep this one on, because if you have this on, since it's already at an angle, it would just make the rocket go whoosh, or whoosh, that way. It's easier to control the rocket, basically, if only 3 out of 6 engines. So what you would do is you would like face the sun, when you do your stuff, you would face toward 90 degrees relative to the earth, or Kerbal, and you would open this, you would look at this, you would have someone on EVA just in case if there is no charge on the spacecraft that you're launching. So basically, if your satellite has no charge to start with, you would open the solar panel and then let it go. So, well, you open it, solar panel, close the solar panel, and then let it go. So I'm gonna cut until we are entering into the atmosphere, so I can teach you how to land it. It's basically like an airplane, but there's a few things that you might need to know or want to know. Okay, re-entering is basically like any re-entry, except you need to turn ignore max temperature on and unbreakable joints on. For the reason, 1, if you don't have ignore max temperature, it will just explode. And if you don't have unbreakable joints on, when you try to time warp, the whole thing is gonna explode. And to prevent that from happening, who would want that? You press Alt F12, and that will pop up the debug toolbar, and you can do those and other cheats if you so choose to. Anyways, so choose to. So I'm just gonna re-enter really fast and try to land this spacecraft. As you can see the tank right there. It's gonna burn up. Okay, I'll be right back. As you can see, mistakes were made, but the crew is surviving for now. Well, it's gonna survive until it smacks into the ground like a freaking truck. The only hope is none. We have no hope into surviving unless there is a miracle. No miracle. God dang it. Today we have lost crap ton of people, and it was very sad, but hey, there's something called a revert flight. Yay! None of this ever happened. Woo! The crew is alive. Yeah, basically what I did is I tried to angle it up. That is not a good good idea. When you're re-entering, do not angle the space shuttle up. Whatever you do, do not do that. It will explode like a mofo. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you have, make sure you hit that like button down below. And if you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe. I'm Ty, and I'll see you later.